Hey there, today we'll be solving this question that's minimum deletion to make array divisible. And the question statement is you're given two positive integer arrays, nums and nums divide. You can delete any number of elements from nums, return the minimum number of deletions such that the smallest element in nums divides all the elements of nums divide. If not possible, just return a -1. And I think the question statement is uh, clear enough, but still I'll just explain it once. So you just have to find such a number such that if a number is present in nums, it should divide all the numbers therein in nums divide. Okay. And one of the examples for this question is that let's just pick the smallest number, that is this 3 right here, not the smallest number. I mean the smallest number which is dividing every number from nums or divide, that is 3. If you check that 3 is dividing all the numbers from here. Okay. And yeah, that's it. And you just need to write how many deletions you need to make in order to just get this as the smallest number. So how will you do it? So you just have to see that 2 2 3 3 and 4. So this was your number, right? So you need to do how many deletions? That is 2. So this is what you have to return, just the number of deletions such that this becomes your smallest element, and also it is divisible, and it divides all the elements from this nums divide array. Okay, so this is the question statement. And for this question was pretty easy for being a hard one, but since question 3 was giving a lot of TLE, I could not actually submit this in the meantime, but it was a very easy one. After the contest ended, I just checked it and it was a very easy one. I just wasted all my time on question 3, that is what I'd say. And for this question, let's get to the approach part on how to do it. And if you know the GCD, then it will be very helpful. And what is GCD? The greatest common divisor between any two elements. And I'll just give a quick recap for GCD. So GCD of this 9 and 6 would be 3. Okay, so 3 is dividing 9 also and 6 also. So this is the GCD of it. So how to find it? So first of all, I need to find a number which divides all of those numbers, right? So what I can do is I can just find the GCD of all of these numbers, that is from the nums divide array. So what will be the GCD? The GCD will be 3 right here. Why so? Because if you see, 3 is dividing all of these numbers in nums of divide. And is 6 dividing all of those numbers? Obviously not. 9, 15, none of the configuration actually works for that. But 3 is there. Now I just need to find if 3 is present right here, and if it is, you just need to give the number of deletion. But there is a edge case to it. There could be something like, let's just say um, something like a 10 and 100, 10 100, and let's just say 110. Okay, so if we have these numbers, this is my nums of divide. Okay, and there is also a nums array, obviously. So let's just say our nums array consists of 5 and 10. Fine. So what is the greatest common divisor between among all of these numbers? If you just see, it will be 10 only, since 10 is dividing everything, right? 10 is dividing this, and this will also be divided, right? So if you see, the GCD comes out to be 10, which is perfectly fine. And also there exists a number in my nums array which is 10. So will you return it? You'll will you just say that I need to do just one deletion, that is 5, and will be good to go? No, the actual answer should be 5. Why? Because if you correctly see that 5 is dividing 10, 5 is indeed dividing this also, and 5 is indeed dividing this also. So the actual answer should be 5. And how do we find for these type of test cases? So you just have to see that, okay, why am I erasing this part? So okay, so you got the GCD as 10, which is perfectly fine. You just have to see, is there a element which divides this GCD in my nums array? I'll rephrase that again into a more simpler term. That is, okay, let me just write this. That is, I just need to find, that is my GCD. Is there a number which divides my GCD in my nums array? This is what you have to find. And if you get that, you just have to store the minimum of it. That is, GCD is 10. So is 10 divisible by 5? Yes, it is. Okay, so you'll just take the minimum of it. So 10 also divides 10, 5 also divides 10, right? But you need to take the minimum of it. So that is just the concept of this problem. You just need to find the GCD and also the number, the minimum number. I rephrase that again, the minimum number which divides the GCD in your nums array, mind you, not the nums divided, in nums array. Okay, so yeah, that's it. First find the GCD from nums divide. After that, just find the minimum number which divides this GCD, and that's it. And after that, it's very simple. You just have to see that how many deletions you need to do, and that can be done using sorting. So this part I've explained pretty clearly, that you just need to find the GCD from the nums divide array. I just changed the name, okay, don't get confused. This is nums divide array, which I changed it to n, since that was a very big name. Okay, so that is the GCD. After that, I found out which is the smallest number in my nums array which is dividing the GCD. So these two parts must have been very clear to you, right? Now what have I done in this sorting part? Okay, so now let's just see that if you have, let's just say, a 10 and a 5, again I'll be taking that same example that I took right there, and the nums divide array is, again, let's just say 100, 110, and let's just say 100 again. Okay, so this is your nums array. Nums array is 10 and 5, but you need to take the smallest element, right? So how will you do that? How will you find the smallest deletion? What I did was, I just sorted this and I said, okay, whatever my smallest number is which I found here, that is dividing my GCD, which is 5, right? Since 10 was my GCD, I found out the smallest number which divides 10 in my nums array, which is 5. So I need to check where is 5 lying in my correct nums array. Okay, so let's just say we have some more elements right here. I'll just add some more elements in order to explain this better. So let's just say I have some more elements, like 10 is there, 5 is there, 1 is there, 2, 3 is there. Okay, so what do? We just sort it, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and a 10. Okay, so I surely know that I need to just take the 5, and whatever is behind 5, I just need to delete it. These part need to be deleted, so I'll just do a lower bound on this part, and I'll just check whatever the index is, and I'll just return that. And what is lower bound? If you don't know lower bound, just check it. You'll get it easily. So basically the lower bound is, it will give you the smallest number which is less than or equals to the number which you want to find. So smallest number which is less than or equals to this is what? This is 5. Okay, so this is what you'll get. uh, that is the lower bound right here, and that's it. You just need to find the lower bound, and you'll get the index as 0, 1, 2, and 3. So the index that is returned is 3, so you just return 3, since you know 3 elements are at the behind. Okay, so you just return 3, and that's it. This is the answer, that's it. You don't have to do anything else, you just need to return it, and that's it for this one also. If you want the code, this is it. And if you did understand the whole explanation and the question as well and everything, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you for watching.